Sizanani was born in the beginning of 2007, from a strong pride of 20, known as the Enharjo Pride. The pride was well known in the northern Sabi Sands region as the buffalo hunters for their remarkable ability to kill buffalo. It is one of the largest prey species and would later prove to be very important to Sizanani.
While her students go in for the mother of all prizes.
He was born part of a litter of 20-plus cubs. But in December of 2007, tragedy struck the pride. Blondie, the father of Sizanani, was killed by the legendary Mapoho Male Lion Coalition. Attacks on the pride continued during the first half of 2008. Many cubs fell victim to the attacks as well as a couple of adult lionesses. The pride became fragmented and lost. Sizanani and his brother were the only two cubs to survive the slaughter. It was all up to them to carry on to adulthood. The brothers were first seen together in the middle of 2012. At this point, they were nicknamed the Enharjo males. The brother of Sizanani had a very bad hip injury which he maintained for a long time with the help of Sizanani. Hence the In September 2012, Sizanani and his brother, now known as the Sizanani Coalition, were mating with the Copies females. During this time, they had numerous fights with the Matimba males, but managed to survive. At the end of 2012, another blow struck Sizanani when his brother was killed by the Matimba males close to Tinsuelo. Sizanani then ran back towards Sabi Sands where he spent most of 2013. In the northern Sabi Sands, wandering as a lone lion. Sizanani became legendary in the area, and there were reports of him single-handedly taking down adult buffalo. In August of 2013, he fathered his first litter of cubs with the pride known as the Styx females in the Sabi Sands. Sadly, his first litter was killed by the other males. At this time, Sizanani disappeared. He was presumed to be dead, but then he was just back. In September 2014, he appeared back in Menulidi by himself after months of wandering alone in the wilderness. Sizanani finally decided to reside in Menulidi, close to the Tinsuelo Safari Lodge, and it was here where he made a new friend. Another male who he joined forces with to take back the territory. This was officially the start of the Tend Impi males, where Sizanani and the unknown male Skaro formed a coalition and started to dominate central Menulidi. When he was a cub, he learned the skills of hunting buffalo and now him and his new brother began to take the reputation forward, hunting massive buffaloes and feeding on them for days. Just as the two boys began to set up their new territory near Tinsuelo, the infamous Birmingham Lions made up of 5 big males arrived. They spent most of their time in Menulidi. Despite this, the Tanda Impi males led by Sizanani managed to evade this monstrous coalition. The Birmingham males moved off. The two boys finally established themselves and their territory. Next in line for a takeover was the Mbiri Pride. In 2016, this pride consisted of 8 lions, 5 lionesses with 3 young males ready to be kicked out and become nomadic. The Tanda Impis saw the opportunity and forced the females to submit during June 2016. Mating started in September 2016 and ever since, the Tanda Impi males spent less time with the Enharjo Pride and more time with the Mbiris. In February 2017, the first Mbiri cubs sired by the Thanda Impis were born. The total count of the pride stood at 5 lionesses, 2 pride males and 16 cubs of different generations. At some point, Sizanani's epic tale began to end. That day was Christmas Day of 2016. Sizanani was found with a bad hip injury that could have been caused by a buffalo hunt gone wrong. Either way, he wasn't the same male again. He managed to feed well by staying close to the lionesses he had come to dominate, until he sadly succumbed to his injury on the 27th of October 2017. He had an incredible life and sired many cubs to continue his legacy.